Well, that's just warmer temperatures are here, and with these high temps comes a higher risk for heat-related illness.
And CBS 12's Brogan Morris spoke with an ER doctor with how to make sure you stay safe in the heat.
What's up, guys? It's Brogan. I'm here with ER doctor, Dr. G, and today we're going to speak about something that everyone's thinking about because it is hot outside, and we are in Florida. So let's talk about heat exhaustion. What is it? How do you know the difference between heat exhaustion and just a little hot?
So yeah, summer is definitely coming. It's getting super hot. Dehydration is usually what we think about first, and that's fluid loss. Heat exhaustion is dehydration plus your body starting to fail at keeping itself cool. So you might be experiencing things like fatigue, weakness, nausea, headache. Your body temperature may slightly go up.
So what kind of symptoms, if I'm looking at someone who might be experiencing heat exhaustion, what would I see to know to look out for it?
If somebody says, hey, I'm feeling really tired, I'm feeling really weak, I'm a little dizzy, I have a headache, I'm nauseous, something that that's starting to show that they're a little bit more beyond dehydration.
Would they look red physically?
Yeah, they could be, definitely, especially if they're feeling overheated.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what kind of steps can people take to avoid that altogether?
So the best thing is prevention instead of treatment, right? So we want to prevent the heat exhaustion from coming. So if you're outside, you're going to be outside for a long time, then you want to make sure you stay hydrated. Drink before you feel thirsty. Water, electrolyte solutions, those are great. You want to make sure that you're wearing clothing that's loose, light colored, a wide brimmed hat. Those are all good things. If you're in the sun for a long period of time, that you rest in the shade, take breaks. If we have people visiting from out of town, they're not used to our weather, so they're not acclimated. So in those people, we recommend sort of acclimate yourself to the weather before you kind of jump into long activities.
Right, I think pickleball is extremely popular right now, and that's outdoors. Maybe set some alarms on your phone, remind you to hey, stop play, and go get some water in.
Exactly.
So what kind of mistakes could someone make to, maybe put themselves at risk for this?
Sure. So basically, it's not doing those things. It's overexerting yourself in the heat. Mm-hmm. Maybe drinking alcohol a little bit more than you should.
Out in the heat.
Instead of drinking water and electrolyte solutions, kind of anything overdoing it, mm-hmm. Not listening to your body and not acclimating is probably the biggest things.
So would you say that water is good enough, or do you really need those electrolytes?
So for most people and most activities outdoors, water is usually enough. But if you're going to be outside, being active for a long period of time, sweating a lot, then I probably would recommend adding some electrolyte solutions to that.
Okay, so maybe throw some Gatorade in there somewhere. So if someone is experiencing heat exhaustion, what should someone do to help?
So, the biggest thing for us is that, heat exhaustion can progress to heat stroke, and that would be the biggest concern for us. Mm-hmm. If someone has a change in their mental status and they're confused or having a seizure, or they pass out, or there's loss of consciousness, or actually their body temperature continues to go up even as high as 104 degrees or more, and sometimes their body stops sweating altogether. Those are like emergency symptoms, and those need to be evaluated as soon as possible. So if you notice that anyone is sort of experiencing any heat exhaustion or anything like that, move to a shaded area, get in some air conditioning, rest, elevate the legs, hydrate, and use some cool compresses and things like that. And if symptoms aren't improving pretty quickly, then you should call 911.
Great. Thank you. These were extremely important tips, and don't worry, guys, if you didn't have your phone or a pen nearby, this will be on our website so that you guys can make sure to rewatch it and stay safe out there this summer. So thank you so much for being here today, Dr. G.
Pleasure.
And that's what's good for you.